Well, good morning. You're here with the Aussie repair guy before I've had my coffee at 8 o'clock in the morning and on a Saturday morning. So yeah, let's explain why I'm recording video. Well, I'm on site obviously, and we've been doing a bit of magnet fishing here. This is going to be an Argo episode today. I've recently had the Argo hull repaired, and yeah, I'm going to test it out. Oh wow, it's a slow morning. You can probably hear the generator running over in the background there. The sun wasn't all that great when we arrived, so to get my coffee going, I'm actually running the generator for the first time in history. Now, we're obviously right by a river here. There's a boat ramp about half a kilometre that way, and where I want to be is about half a kilometre that way. And there aren't many entry points for the Argo along the way. So today we're probably going to have to go half a kilometre down, hop in the water and come back up here. You might be asking why we want to do that. Well, over that way there is a track beyond those trees, and I want to see if I can get to it. There's various reasons. There is, I believe, some aircraft crash sites over that side, or at least one that I've been looking for years. And the late and great Lester Jackson actually saw that one go in. It was a mirage, as in the aircraft was a mirage. I've flown over there in some small aircraft in the past and actually had a look. I think I might even have some footage that I can slot in here somewhere. We'll see. If I can find that, you'll be seeing it play while I talk. Anyway, I'd like to get there. Now, I'm not sure. Some of that area does end up onto RAF bombing range, so I'm not sure where the boundaries are exactly. But it would not be nicely convenient if I can just hop across the river and get onto that track over there and allow me to have a good look. I think there is another way to get there, but it's a long way around. So today basically is just a scouting mission. We're going to hop in with a trolling motor and troll our way up the river. And I'm probably going to have to put my trolling battery on charge as well, because I used that to run the diesel heater last night, which is magic, by the way. When it pisses down rain and you have to get out and in the rain at night shirtless and put covers over things like the Argo so it doesn't get full of water, you get pretty cold pretty quick. So yeah, I did find a way to not burn the floor in that too. You'll probably see from one of my previous videos that yeah, I did some damage with that. I think it's time for coffee, so I'm gonna go have that and we'll come back to the next part of this video. Alright, so walk around camp a bit. We're here with the folks today too, but won't show you their setup. We're here with the Argo. It's a bit messy. Generator's running over there, and we've got ourselves breakfast on the go. Got some eggs on the boil. That'll be good. Normally we wouldn't need the generator, but as you can tell, it was a windy and cold night, and we ran things like diesel heater, so I've got to charge my trolling battery before I use this, although it's probably not going to need a lot of charging. And the main batteries in this thing, we ran the projector all night, so we're going to have to charge that up. Here's my apprentice raring to go this morning. You're a scruffle. We've really got to get that anti-tangle spray into your hair.
I really want to go magnetic fishing.
Oh, you want to go magnet fishing, huh? We could probably do a bit of that too. But not right now, we'll have breakfast first.
Okay.
Alright, looks like I've got some jobs to do.
My apprentice got the fishing magnet stuck. We're going to have to try and get in the water. And which means probably reversing in that entry I came in on. There we want to avoid. Hopefully we don't. Sort of entry always makes me a little nervous, but we'll see how we go here. Alright, we're in. Alright. Now we're going to get off the rocks. Find our way back to the fishing magnet. Alright, so around a bit. The first thing I'm going to have to push away. Get out of here. Oh, yeah, it is steep under this jetty. Can we get our rope? Almost. There we go. See if we can get our magnet out this way now. Easily. Alright. See if I can throw back on the jetty. Alright. Well, I might as well go for a spin while I'm out here then. Reverse doesn't work real well in these things. Yeah, I got it. Did well. Alright. Actually, no, I think it's a bit hot right now. I need to probably do a bit of a preparation to have some lunch first. So we might. Yeah, alright. I think we are leaking. So we need to turn around and get out of here. I think something. My bung plugs are still out. Okay, we need to get out of the water right away. Come on, turn around. After I just oiled everything. Alright, let's get out right now because I think I can feel it taking on water now. I'm glad I didn't take that extra run. Bung plugs are out. Bung plugs are still out. Alright, we'll put it up on the trailer again and drain the water out. That was an oversight, but very glad I have that bilge alarm. I'm starting to get a bit confident with it. Alright. How much water we got out of here? Yep, both bung plugs are out. That's going to take a while. Alright. Alright, so let's do the inside ones. We'll start with the easy ones first. Give the nipples a bit of a wipe with a rag, just in case there's any dirt stuck to the nipple. We don't want to force it into the bearing. These ones are going to be probably the easiest ones on the whole vehicle to do. Oh. These ones aren't really needing as much grease as the rest, and the thermal shock quite so much as the other ones do. Yeah. Whoop. Get the grease clip right the right way. Right, here we go. This one up here. Probably gonna need a new battery for the GoPro soon. Should be nice. Alright, now the rest I can't do with the camera on, so I'm going to take this off and we'll do the rest off camera. There's a bit of chain lube. That's the stuff I use. It's nice sticky stuff. I'm going to just give it all a bit of a spray along here and we'll roll it all back and get the top of the chains in a bit. I keep these well oiled normally anyway, but now this is the tricky bit to do without getting oil on the brake discs. Around and grab the rest of the chains. You can predict that this might cause a problem, so you fix it or you maintain it. My slider blocks aren't too bad, considering I've done quite a bit of time on this. Hand of time, I've got to take gloves off for this one, because this is just difficult to do otherwise. Different levels of sensitivity in my hands because of multiple sclerosis. But I should have brought 2 cans of this. This is my emergency can in case something like this happens in the field. Try not to get any on the brake pads, because that will cause us problems later on.
Okay, I'm about to drop so.
Okay. Right, now we're rolled back a bit and put a bit more oil on stuff. Alright. Sparingly so I don't get, because I'm going to have just as many problems if my brake discs go. Alright, so now I've got a couple of the grease bearings up there. I'm going to have to do all of them because I've been in the water as well. So alright, I'm taking a moment to just relax now. So after my little bung plug incident and nearly drowning it again, that I have to say, I'm going to stop for a moment. That a $5 float switch and a $3 buzzer and a little bit of wire probably saved a $20,000 Argo. Highly recommend you guys do something like that. If of course you own an Argo. Probably handy in a boat too. Now, we've got that drying out. The chains aren't too bad. The bilge alarm is set very, very low, much lower than the bilge pump. So yeah, I know straight away as soon as there's any water in there. So the chains are actually pretty good. I don't need to re-oil them a second time. It is now 1 o'clock. My apprentice lost the magnet. So after getting it stuck, before I could get back on bank, she threw it back in with the clip unlatched and the magnet's way out in the middle of the channel there. No more magnet. So all that effort was pretty well in vain. On the plus side, I did find a $40 Bluetooth adapter that I've been looking for. The magnet's worth about $30. So I'm probably, if I order a new magnet, still about 10 bucks ahead of time. So it is lunchtime, so we're going to open ration packs because it's that time. I've got 12 more of them coming, and you know what, I am lazy and I've had enough, so we're going to do 3 rat packs. That's like 150 bucks worth of stuff here, but whatever. We need to eat. Alright, now I'm getting quite a collection of viewers these days, so not all of you will have seen all the episodes where I have these boiling vessels. These are 2 boiling vessels. This one is out of Chieftain and Centurion tanks, and they also used them in like the FV432s. This is the modern version made by what is the same company that originally made them, but they're now Bibby Scientific. They used to be Electrothermal Inc. These are designed for heating rations and tins and water. There's bain-marie trays over the side there as well, but you can pretty well just throw that rat pack in and you have some hot water. Now, my apprentice wants some mashed potato, so I'm going to measure out a cup of boiling water out of this spigot. She'll have some meal. And yeah, I am going to sit and relax. I am tired and hungry, and I think that's what everybody else is making mistakes. They're all hungry. I got up at like 8 o'clock this morning after being up at 2:30 this morning covering things up, and I think I was up at about midnight as well trying to cover things up when it rained. Now there is a little bit of wind today, so we might be able to get the kite cam up as well and get a good photo. Anyway, we'll see what happens. Is there a line across there? Sure? Alright. Oh, I can see your lines are going that way. Oh, alright. Thanks guys. Thank you. water on board. Well, we do indeed have water on board. Yeah, alright, we'll drain all that out now. Could be because I've been splashing stuff overboard. I've been running pretty hard. Alright, that's the engine service time. Alright. How much have we got coming out of here? A bit actually. Right, well it rained last night, so maybe this is rainwater. But I didn't start noticing it until really towards the end of that trip. Although I was full tilt, so I probably didn't hear the buzzer. There's not that much water, so it could have been splashing over the sides, but I don't see much happening here. Well, I do see a bit that's rolled in through here, so maybe it is rainwater. Either way, I've got to oil everything and do the chains and stuff now, so alright, let this drain for a bit and we'll give it a service. Alright, we're taking a break for lunch here. We've got ourselves spag bowl, chili con carne, and I think baked beans in there. No, butter chicken. All good. And we've got a bit of mash and stuff going in there. Ambulance looks like a bomb's hit it, but we'll clean that up. Anyway, let's get some food on the go. doing things that you're told not to.
Go.
Because you do them in
Go.
I'll play with her sticks. Okay.
How you going? How are you? Hey? About 4 on water, 3 if it's me and you've got a big battery. Yeah. I paid a little over 20 grand for this one. But the 6x6s are a touch cheaper. I stuck the camera kite up before and I'm trying to see if there's a spot that I can get onto the track on the other side. I'm pretty sure there's a historical air crash out here somewhere and I want to try and find it. Pretty challenging to get in all through here. I don't have the saw with me and I'm not really prepared to cut vegetation. Through here I suspect I might get in. But I don't know what's beyond that grass. And the grass I've learnt my lesson with already. Let's just come around this corner a bit. What's that? We're 11.3, so under load, so we'll be fine. Wow, that's a nice time of day to take photos here. Might take a couple on the return. A lot of grass in there. I wonder. Yeah, we'll go around up a bit further around because I'm going to come past this again anyway. So it looks like I can probably safely assume that the bank is probably very similar along there as it is right next to it, and that looks like it's a fairly sharp drop off. So not confident that I'd get up in there, but I don't know, stranger things have happened. I might try the grassy bit, or at least stick our nose in and see what happens. Yeah, I don't think it's going to get much better up here. So what we might do, we'll bring it out into the middle here and we'll turn it round, and then we'll see what we can do. Take a nice keyhole shaped turning pattern here and avoid that submerged tree. So we'll bring ourselves around and we'll slow her down. Then I might float and take a few photos. Bring ourselves to a stop. Now let's get a better footing so I don't go over. Alright, change my orientation. Glad this thing's relatively stable in the water. Where are we going forwards here? I'll try and come along this way, but yeah, we are flying in the other direction. I'm going probably faster than I was before and I'm on speed 3. So yeah, I'm definitely going to make some headway on the return trip, which means we need to tack around here fairly sharp because we're going to drift a bit as we come in. A little bit of boating technique. Definitely a multi-skilled vehicle. Alright, let's see if I can get it nice and square onto this bank. I reckon it's going to be a sharp bank. I'll probably go bump in there, go off and drift in now. What is this grass sticking out of? Ooh, we might just make it in. Will we make it back out is the question. Definitely some water in there. Yeah, let's try this. I'll have to pull the outboard up again. Meanwhile we're drifting, so let's take ourselves back out of here and then take ourselves out of this, and then oh, GoPro's going to get stuck on the grass. Glad I didn't do that too bad. Get us out of this. Come on GoPro, don't get stuck in there. Alright. Oh, there's some stuff under the ground there. Okay. Right, let's fix a few things first. Alright, bring you back. That's better. And stick you down with a bit of blue tack again. Right. Better view. Alright. I don't know if I'll try it or not. Yeah, fuck it. I'll put the outboard up. We'll see if we can get up there. Let's go this way around. Definitely going to be a reverse entry if it is through this. Oh, something smells like electrical burning. Okay. Well, my outboard just shat itself. That's annoying. Not going to make it out of here. And now my outboard shut itself, so I don't know what went wrong with that. Let's leave my engine running while we investigate. Let's turn it on to speed. What's going on there? Alright. Do we have outboard still? We do. Okay, so something in that switch didn't like me. So I think we'll drop this back in. Use that to reverse ourselves. Let's go. That's backwards. So let's reverse a bit. Back ourselves out. Alright. Keep an eye out for smoking. I think it might have been the voltmeter that just burnt out, because the voltmeter's not working anymore. Alright, we're in gear. There we go. Turn you off. Alright, in light of the outboard meltdown, I think it's probably time we head back. Alright, so I'll probably have to winch me way if I get back up here. I'm basically heading back because I've had a malfunction with my auxiliary propulsion of some kind. So basically I don't want a chance getting stuck up here and having to swim back. It just seems sensible. But yeah, the bank is a little bit square behind that grass. I can't quite get the wheels up on it. So yeah, I'd probably have to use an anchor or a grappling hook and winch me way up there somehow, or get on bank and find a tree. But most of this tea tree stuff is pretty crispy and breaks off very easy. It's not easy to winch off. So yeah, I think I'm gonna have to go to a different plan. I can probably pull this thing up at the bank and then climb out and have a wander around that track, but that's not really going to help me for the trip that I want to do there. Yeah, you can see how the bank here, as the flow of the waters come around, it's hit pretty hard on this side, and it's just creating this square face. What you're seeing on that side is pretty close to what's going on that side. So yeah, it's not easy to get up to with the Argo. And yeah, I could probably have tracks. I'm pretty sure Rocco is going to be watching this video. Rocco is another Aussie friend of mine over on the other side of the country that is a strong advocate for tracks on Argos. And I keep going, well, I bought an Argo with the whole idea of having a tracked vehicle of my own, but to be honest, I like the amphibious feature more than the tracks. And most track options you get basically limit your water crossing ability. You've got to have one of these guys if you're going to do water with tracks on. Whereas unless I get grouser tracks like Adair tracks or something, but they'll swim. But then again, they're very good tracks in the slop and stuff, but I'm not really actually having too much trouble. Oh, these muzzies are getting under the helmet. I'm going to change direction. Oh, I smell smoke again. Something getting hot here. No. Maybe just a whiff of the previous burning. Seems to be running alright, so we'll keep going on the crippled motor till we get home. Now that's the campsite before ours. It's not what we want to make a landing. My apprentice has snuck up to the other campsite. Alright. Hey, going?
Why are you on the Argo?
Because I'm going to come out of the water in a minute. Alright, now unplug it this time before we fold it up. Alright. Now we're tracking sideways. I'm on about the right track, so let's see if I can line her up and just drift into position. I think I'll be about right if I keep this track. I'll get nice and square. Big ass rock there. Probably don't want to hit that right on. This one here, we're going to tip sideways here. Okay, well, we're packing up and leaving, and we leave the site as if we were never here. That's how you should do it. We're all packed up, so yeah, we'll see you in the next one. I've got a bit of editing to do when I get home, so you will have seen it. I won't. I hope I did all right. See you later.